Hi. As all of you are aware about the main important thing that we're going to discuss today is about public speaking. As you can see in front of my screen, I'm going to be talking about public speaking in more detail. Hi, my name is Atul. I'm a success coach for a very long time. It's been more than 5,000 plus students I have trained in this particular community, and people are really getting results through my workshops that I conduct, and it's going to be amazing. Hi, let's talk about public speaking. What is public speaking is all about? Let's get into more detail about it. So what is public speaking? It's an art delivering speech or presentation to a live audience. See, the most important part about public speaking is that what kind of message that you want to convey to people. Okay, and the way you do it in front of people, it's a different phenomena altogether. And all of you are aware about, a lot of people are talking about public speaking, but the major advantages of public speaking that we're going to explore today, and we're going to understand that how exactly it can impact a lot of people. Well, usually public speaking there is a lot of thing that we need to take in care of. Such an example, you have to first remember that any public speaking requires talent. Okay, because it usually has a lot of things related to confidence level. Okay, the most important part is the confidence level. You need to have a high confidence level whenever you're speaking in front of people, because people are going to watch you. Okay, because everybody in the audience have different mentality, different programming altogether, and you have to get involved yourself so much into that your intention should be so pure to understand that how exactly this can impact public speaking in more detail. Now, what is public speaking? It's an art that we already spoke about, to delivering speech or presentations to a live audience. Let's get into the more detail that how exactly the key points to be remembered in public speaking. So one is that connect with the audience. The most important part is that when you connect with the audience, you have that invisible connection with them. Whenever you're in front of the stage, you always remember that you make that connection, that kind of rapport in the first 4 to 5 seconds. Yeah, it's very important because people are watching you live and there is no retake over it, right? It's a different monologue that we have to continue speaking for a very long time in front of people. So the catching of the attention is most important. Okay, and the intention to help them, to motivate them, or to deliver that kind of content that you've created for them, it's going to be a high value thing that basically happens. Then it is use visual as much, because usually in a public speaking, if you're giving a presentation is in front of 100 200 people, make sure that you have something visual, right? Probably in a presentation you're showing a video, or trying to make them to listen to some audio, or trying to make them to look at some pictures. Okay, this is very important because visually people connect a lot. Okay, because a lot of people watch movies, what if there is a movie with there is no sound, there's no fun, right? Or what if there is a movie which doesn't have any visual? It's not going to be a movie, right? It's going to be a different thing altogether. So make sure that you have visuals, very important. Prepare thoroughly. So whatever content that you've created for yourself that you're going to deliver, make sure that you are aligned it properly. You have to know that within this 5 minutes what's going to happen, within the next 10 minutes what's going to happen, within the next 20 minutes what's going to happen. So you have to prepare, rehearse as much as possible. Okay, you can do it in front of mirror, or you can just make sure that you close all the doors and you practice all this as if the live audience is in front of you. Very important. Okay, prepare thoroughly, because each and every word that you're going to speak in front of people are going to catch it. Okay, it's very important. Then speak with the audience. What this basically means is that whenever you're talking in front of people, make sure that the language that you use is they are aware about that language, first of all. And secondly is that always ask relevant questions so that the audience also speaks with you. Yeah, because even if it is a public speaking wherein the one person is speaking to thousands of people, that is understood, but make sure that they also speak with you. Yeah, and that can only happen when you ask a lot of questions, right? So a lot of people will tell you ask questions, but the question should be relevant question, wherein either it could be and basically in public speaking a lot of people use open-ended questions. No, you're supposed to use close-ended questions, either yes or no. Correct, because that will make sure that they are attending. Okay, they are listening to you attentively. That is very important. Then handle nervous is because see, usually in public speaking a lot of people get very cautious towards the content, and they forget about the intention. Okay, let's not happen that way. Because if you are very cautious about what you're talking about and how you are, how you're standing in front of them, and this is all will show on your face. Okay, and they will catch you because you're nervous. So make sure that you visualize the content before you deliver. Very important, because the first stage is that delivering the content, and the second is that before delivering the content you have to just visualize in your head how many people are actually there, and how are you going to do it, how are you going to utilize the stage, what is your intention, how this speech or this content that you're delivering is going to make difference to their life. So this is very important. So if you visualize, because we have something called as reticular activating system which in your brain. So if you tell your brain that this is what I'm expect out of this public speaking, this particular speech, then you will get this kind of content, because your brain will only look at these parameters. It will not get scattered and you'll not get nervous. Okay, that's very important. And be authentic, be generous, be authentic, be as much as transparent with the people. Because see, even if during a stage, because see, there is no retake over there, nobody's going to tell you cut and you start again. It's not going to be a video format, right? People are going to talk to you live, right? You're going to talk to the people live in front of thousands of people. So even if you make mistakes during a stage, something happens with you, or probably some technical glitches there, or anything can happen at that particular point in time. But do not get off content. Yeah, do not get off content. Is why? Because usually what happens is, if these kind of thing occurs, people lose their track. Okay, so if anything happens like that, just make sure that you accept the thing which has happened. Okay, you give them an apology, you say that sorry, this is what happened, and make sure that you involve them in the conversation, in the things which has happened. Okay, so basically if there's a technical glitch, or suddenly some presentation shuts off, or lights goes off, whatever happens, right, make sure that they're still connected with you. Okay, so make sure that you try to find out ways in which you can make them laugh, or do something wherein they're actively involved. Okay, so don't get caught in the fact that something has happened, know what to do, I forgot my content. And don't do that. Just make sure that the audience is involved. Okay, thoroughly. It's very important. Yeah, so being authentic, it gives you that kind of connectivity with the audience. Okay, so just make sure that you're part of them while you do that. Very important. So what is the relevance to you in this particular format is this. It can create momentum in your language. First of all, if you start public speaking, or you try to attempt something to do with public, basically what happens is it will get involved in you in so much that you can start getting your own momentum of language. So if you have any problems with language deficiency, or you're struggling with a particular language, public speaking can really help you to achieve that kind of momentum in your own language. So the kind of fluency that you're looking at, it can only happen when you attempt this kind of fearful thing in your life, which is public speaking, right? A lot of people have a fear about public speaking. So just go out, and if you get an opportunity to speak in front of people, just accept it and do it. Okay, it develops your personality, because the more and more you are in front of people, and the more and more you are connected, and talking to them, and having that kind of eye contact with people, and looking at them, understanding, so all these fears will break down. Okay, and it'll develop a different kind of personality altogether. You'll not be scared anymore, because since you have attempted, the brain already knows, okay, fine, what happens when you go out of on public and speak. Okay, unless and until you do that, the brain will always tell you, no, it is not for you. What if they ask you questions? What if this happens? What if that happens? Usually this will be all eliminated once, and only once you try it. Okay, once you try it, it will definitely become a part of your personality and will really help you. It is a great source of earning money. Yes, nowadays, today's world is filled with public speaking. A lot of people are taking seminars and workshops for it. Usually in my communication format, there is a thing involved of public speaking as well. When I take lectures in colleges, and when I go to keynote speaking in corporate as well, these kind of things impact a lot, because earning potential is a lot. Nowadays people are talking about public speaking, but the only essence, they are not authentic. Usually people are not that authentic, and they're just giving you whatever comes out of Google. There is no one-to-one human connection all involved. So it is a great source of earning money, because a keynote speaker is been paid in thousands of dollars sometimes, if you're a really great speaker and you really delivered the content properly. So it is a very good source of earning money. You can actually detail more information on it, and it is a great source, guys. It's a great source of earning money. It gives you that kind of satisfaction that you have really done something for the audience. It enhances your communication and confidence. Yes, it really enhances your communication and confidence, because now you know that in front of people how it feels. Okay, this will involve your momentum in such a way that the confidence level will be much higher, and the communication fluency will 110% will be achieved. Okay, so whenever you get an opportunity, even if you're making mistakes, just attempt it. Okay, the most important thing is attempting a public speaking seminar or a workshop or whatever. You get an opportunity to talk at least in 5, 10, 20, 30, 2000 front of people, just accept it and do it, even if it is 2 minute, 1 minute, or probably introducing someone on people, to or dignitaries or something like that. You get an opportunity in your colleges or in your schools, just do it. Attempt those kind of scenarios, which will boost your confidence and communication level and you will start getting it by your own. You'll start understanding, oh fine, I used to make this earlier mistakes earlier, but now I'm not making that. So this will definitely help you out, and it develops you as a person. Yes, it 100% develops you as a person, because uh, while doing a public speaking seminar or a speech in front of people, it creates a momentum in yourself. All your blood vessels, your brain, your internal functions of the body, it will rejuvenate a different kind of momentum, and you will start feeling that. I cannot actually describe you how it feels, because once you attempt that, then only those kind of feelings will start generating. Because when I attempted my first public speaking seminar or workshop, it was difficult for me at that point in time, but today I've trained more than 5,000 plus students. I've been attended to a keynote speaking for more than 100 and 200 opportunities I got. So now it has become a part of my personality, and now I feel very comfortable doing that and really enjoy it as well. That's a more moment. I really enjoy the way things happen. So uh, public speaking is 110% a very good opportunity that people can opt for it now. And the best important part about public speaking is that you can start immediately. Yes, you can start immediately. Guys, click on the link below, join, and subscribe for my YouTube channel to get more content about different topics. In fact, if you want any topics that I want to be covered about communication and public speaking, stage fear, etc., comment below and let me know that this is a topic that you're looking at. And is always blessed to be connected with all of you. Thank you so much for listening to this particular episode. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.